Hey everybody, welcome to another video. Here's the video that I promised. And it is the GOAT versus the Roxon Flex. Alright, let's get started. First and foremost, let's start off by weighing these two items. There we go. Turn on the scale. Alright, the GOAT. How much does the GOAT weigh? 4 ounces. I'm sorry. 5 ounces. Okay. 5 ounces the GOAT weighs. The Roxon, let's see how much the Roxon weighs. 5 ounces. Okay. Now, mind you, it all depends on what tools you put in each one. All right. So we're going to go over that right now. The way I have the the GOAT equipped is, of course, it's going to come with the pliers. That's standard. And then we're going to go over all the tools that I put in here. And of course, as I said, these two multi-tools are customizable in a way that you can pick and choose what tools you want to put in here. All right. And in this GOAT, I have the 1/4-inch bit holder. And the bit holders are double-sided. It comes with, well, it doesn't comes with it. I have it equipped like this. The craft tool, X-Acto knife, scissors. So I got 3 tools on this side of the scale, and I have a saw, a reamer, a flat tip, another flat tip pry bar with like a wrench kind of thing. All right, and a can opener. All right, try to put that back in there. That lever. All right. Oh. All right. So I'm going to leave it open like this for you to keep looking at it. All right. Now let's see what the Roxon tools are. Of course, comes standard with your pliers. And let's open up both sides of this. And you access everything by like that. All right, this has the scissors. I equipped it with a scissor, can opener, bottle lifter, reamer, serrated short blade, and a diamond file. Okay, that's all the tools on this side. And on this side, I only have 3 tools, which is a package opener, Phillips screwdriver, and a metal saw. All right, that's all the tools on that side. Anyway, there you go. Give you a real close look. So since both tools are customizable, I'm not comparing the tools. All right, I'm just comparing the functionality of both. I mean, how both operate. Because either one can be equipped the way you want it to be equipped. I believe, with the exception of the X-Acto knife. I think that the X-Acto knife, the Craftsman's blade, is unique and original to the GOAT. I don't think Roxon has anything like this here. Although it does have a T-shank holder that might, accommodate a blade or something like that, but I'm not sure. I have not yet seen an X-Acto knife being sold by Roxon. All right. Now let's close these up and show you how things work. All right. With the GOAT tool, let's say you pull out a tool like this saw. And the saw locks out. All the tools lock out. Okay. Now you want to put that saw back in. You have to pull out another tool a little bit like this, and it'll unlock. Okay. With the Roxon, you push this lever like that, and it pulls out the tool, locks out, and then when you want to bring it back in, you just push it the other way and it unlocks. Okay. So far as that's concerned, I give the win to the Roxon. It's a lot simpler and easier to bring the tool out, lock it out, and then bring the tool back in. Once again, with the GOAT tool, you have to go in here and pull the tool out manually like that, and once it's locked out, you have to somewhat pull another tool out a little bit like that, and it unlocks the other tools. All right. Both come with a pocket clip and just give you a really good look at the dimensions. They're both about the same size. I would give the width of the tool to the GOAT being a little thicker. Little more squarish. Okay. But because of the Roxon's flare down here, it could be a little wider at the bottom. Now this does come with a pommel. You could use this end as a light hammering tool. Okay. And let's go into showing you how you replace the tools. Let's go right here and pull out. Let's say you want to take the T-shank out. Okay. What you do is you use this lever, click that locking mechanism out, and then all you do is just work the tool out. Takes a little. There we go. Got a little wiggle it out. Okay. Let's take a tool out from the goat. Now let me see if I can remember how you do it. All right. So let's take out one of the tools here. And I believe what you do is you take this lever here, and you bring it back so far. And I'm gonna try to take the can opener off. There you go. Comes right out. All right, so you put the lever about that much, and then you just pull it out. Now let's try something crazy. Let's see if a goat tool will fit inside of a Roxon Flex. All right. It'd be crazy if it actually works. But we'll see. That's a goat can opener. Let's see. Yeah, it fits in there. All right, let me see. Can I lock it in? Is it locked in? Well, I think let me get another tool out. Because this T-shanks takes up 2 spaces. Yeah, it fits in there. Only bad part is that the goat tools are wider, taller, so it does poke out. And you don't want that happening because this will hurt you. But it doesn't stay in there. Nah, it doesn't work. All right. Okay, so let's try the other way. Let's try putting a Roxon Flex tool in a goat tool. Nah, it's not gonna work. But we gave it a try. 2 tools that use the same concept, but of course they're not compatible. Anyway, I heard that Goat recently sold to another company, so another company bought it up. And I hope that they refine the Goat tool or keep working with it to make it better or develop more tools for it or whatever. In other words, support it more, you know. Be nice, be cool. Let's give you an example here of how it is to put the tool back. Let me see. I guess I put it in wrong. Okay, like that. Out. Both of them are like you kind of have to jiggle it in and finagle it or a little bit to get it in. I'm trying to get it in. There you go. That's in. Get the other one in. Squeeze this one in. There you go. They're both in. There you go. All right. Get the T-shank back in. There you go. It's in now. Boom. All right. Ergonomically, I think the Roxon feels better in the hand because it's more rounded. Has the softer shapes. The goat tool is sharper, more squared, so less comfortable. I don't know. I don't want to say comfortable, but it's less seems a little less carry friendly. Okay, because it does have the sharper angles, and it's more robotic and boxy. Now, I still use this. I use this mainly as a tabletop, my workbench multi-tool. The main reason for it, because it has, like I said, the Craftsman's X-Acto knife here, Craftsman blade that I use for my leather work and hobby. It's a hobby blade. Okay, so this stays mainly on my workbench. It's my workbench multi-tool. And this is my take to work EDC multi-tool. And like I said, it is easier to deploy the tools and easier to retract the tools. It just works a little smoother that way. If goat tool got rid of, let's say, this lever thing here to and went with these little levers here, like on the Roxon, I would say that that would actually refine the goat tool and make it a lot better. All right, so now that you've seen how both work and looked at the size comparisons, they're both about equal in weight, equal in size. Far as looks goes, I do like the way the goat looks. It's a very handsome tool. I like the way it looks. I just wish it worked as smooth as as smooth as this Roxon Flex. And I don't mind the way this Roxon looks. I do kind of question why they made a curve on the handle that makes it flare out. I would think if you just kept it straight, it would take up a lot less space, but I don't know. I guess they did it for the plier ergonomics. I don't know. Both are spring-loaded pliers, and both have replaceable wire cutters. Okay. and both are equally useful, and both are equally good quality. Like I said, the only disadvantage the Goat had was the ability, the way you take the tools out and the way you put the tools back in. It's a little clunky, but like I said, I like it. I like this tool, and I like the Roxon. And Roxon additional feature is that you can lock the blades in or the tools in, so none of them accidentally fall out or come out. It's just another feature that you really don't need, because none of these tools are gonna fall out unless you actually go and push this lever and make them come out. Okay, so the Goat, you kind of, like I said, you have to kind of go digging for it, digging for your tools like this. All right. Thanks for watching. See ya. Like and subscribe.